Okay.
It's all good. You missed out on a really fun just conversation.
Yes, you did. You all, sorry. Here we are on Tuesday Talks, but I think we'll have to rename it because today's Friday.
Well, what was the last time we did it?
Last time was Thursday. So we're just going to have talks with Father. So here we are whenever it works out. Okay, so we're in Lent now. I wanted to do a before Lent, but here we are. We're in Lent now. Very exciting time. But can you tell us what Lent is exactly?
So, yeah, big picture, Lent is the time of preparation before we're going to celebrate the great Triduum, the Holy Triduum, the Paschal event, which is the life, death, resurrection of Jesus Christ, which Easter. But Easter is just the resurrection. As Catholics, we don't just celebrate the resurrection because you first have to get through the crucifixion, the passion, God's love, his sacrifice in order to even recognize what the resurrection is. So that's going to be happening in about 5 weeks. And so this time is a time of preparation leading up to this, the biggest celebration of the liturgical year. What do we do in the season of Lent? We recognize our need to be saved. If we're going to celebrate salvation in Easter, we got to know why we even need it. And I think, to be honest, most of the world walks around as if they don't. Oh, I'm just fine. God saved me. We're fine. And they never press into kind of the craziness of the human heart, what's actually going on in there, what's lacking, my need to be saved, my lack of charity, my impatience, the disorder within my own heart. And so the church in her wisdom invites us to go and enter into that part of us, to clear out what's in the way. So this is why we do penances, fasting, self-mortification. All of this is a disciplining of the will, reordering of my desires, or refocusing on what actually matters, so that come Easter, I actually celebrate it with great joy. That the resurrection, sorry.
No, I'm really working on my listening skills, you guys. So I'm really trying to let him speak.
Yeah, I've just been flowing.
No, it's fantastic. You don't want to hear me. You want to hear him anyway.
No,
But I'm a little ADD, sorry. No, what? It's fantastic. Thank you. And did I cut you off?
No,
I cut you off.
I mean, it's fine.
So you said the word penance. And I, again, no theologian. Can you explain that? Because I actually don't fully understand what penance is.
Yeah, so I'm teaching the Order of Christian Initiation for Adults, which is the way that you become
I should
Catholic.
join that.
But this question came last night, and I
Oh.
should have looked it up because I actually don't know like the etymology of the word penance or anything like that, which would probably shed light on it.
Like
Is
a
that the right
kindergarten
word?
version?
Yeah, so the kindergarten version is pretty much just this.
That's what I need.
I know that I am not, in the way that I live, in the way I carry out my life, perfectly aligned to God's will. And anyone who ever wrecks a relationship realize to make right that relationship is not just enough to say, I'm sorry. You then want to try to prove your love. And so a certain sense of penance is that. It's, I've done wrong. We see it in the Old Testament over and over again. I've done wrong, and to right what I have done wrong, let me prove that love through signs of penance. However, it is kind of corrected in Christianity because we realize, well, Christ on the cross makes up for all of my imperfections. That's true. And it's a free gift of salvation. So it's not like I'm earning God's love by doing these penances. He loves us unconditionally. And he revealed that love by, entering into our own brokenness, our own sinfulness, and dying for us. That's true. But he wants us to now participate in his own kind of suffering, his own correction. Also, we just realize that with God's grace, cooperating with his grace, the process of becoming holy isn't just this little wag of the magic wand and suddenly I'm holy. It's a process. Like anything in our life. You want to be a good athlete? Work at it. If you want to be a good human person, work at it. By God's grace always adding, always lifting us, making us capable of doing it. Nevertheless, we cooperate with it. That's kind of the Catholic understanding of grace. It doesn't just blanket us, it transforms us from within. And a huge portion of that is a reordering of my desire, a changing, which means I need to discipline my desires. I can't just always, if my desire is like I want another pizza, I can't just always just have that other pizza.
Is that why we fast?
This is why we fast. Fast is mortification, it's self-discipline. It's really
brings clarity.
It brings clarity. I mean, what's interesting is today, like fasting is a huge new thing for health, for not just losing weight, but for body or mind clarity and all of that stuff. Well, the church has known it from the beginning. And even
God
before
gave
that.
it to us a long time ago, and it's actually free.
And it's free.
Most things God gave us is free. They might not be easy, but they're free.
Right.
I mean, really.
So,
Anything
yeah.
you want to add?
I would say at the end of the day, and we heard it in today's reading, everything that we're doing during Lent, its end goal is to love God more, and through loving God more and allowing God to love us more, purifying our hearts so that we love one another more. That's the end goal. The end goal is charity. It's not trying to earn God's love. It's learning to discipline my desires, my mind, refocusing so that I can love better. And if you really realize what love costs, you can't just float down the lazy river and love well. It means getting over yourself, dying to your own selfish wants and desires, and learning to put other people first. And so that's where I'm like, oh, I won't eat that little piece of chocolate. That discipline becomes important when I'm talking to someone and I'm like, I could care less listening to this person. and I'm like, no, this person is made in the image of God. I should love them. That's a disciplining of my will.
Yes.
And so we do it in little ways in order for the bigger picture to be accomplished.
Perfect. That was great. You going to the fish fry?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yes, he
should,
will
though.
be at the fish fry. St. Mary's Fish Fry
I
tonight.
can't lie, but I'll try to be there. I'll try to be there.
We appreciate that.
But you should be there.
It supports our school. Well, thank you, Father. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Have a good day. 4:30 to 6, though, fish fry. St. Mary's. 4:30 to 7. Sorry.
And drive-through if
Yes.
you don't want to stop in.
Yeah. 4:30 to 7. New fish. The cameraman back here has been working on a recipe, so you better stop in.
Delicious food. You should be there.
Proceeds all go to St. Mary's School in their mission to know, love, and serve God. Have a good day. I have to